guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back to see what I'm up to. If you watched my last couple of videos and you know that I was super excited to go to Coachella 2018 weekend 2, aka Beychella. I got my whole entire life as expected, but it was also super exhausting. So I wanted to come and give you guys a quick recap of just the highlights of my trip and then some key takeaways to keep in mind if you were ever to go to Coachella, because it's definitely a beast of a festival and there's some things you must do if you want to stay alive the whole 3 days. So, you know, people always tell you stay hydrated and all that stuff. Like, that's definitely a tip to keep in mind. Like, that's table stakes. But I'm gonna tell you a few other things that like you may not think of, but that were lifesavers for me and my group. So number one, we had walkie talkies. Sounds corny, but it was actually dope as hell. Like, first of all, it was just really cool to just be like, come in over, like, where are you? But also, there's no cell service really because there's so many people in one spot. So it makes it really hard if you want to separate from your group or pair off or whatever, like to keep track of where everyone is. And if you want to like meet up at a certain stage to see certain artists or just whatever, go get food, go to the bathroom, you can separate and know that if you're all in the same channel on the walkie-talkie, you can get in touch with each other and find each other pretty easily. So that was definitely just like a lifesaver of the whole festival. Prime example of how the walkie-talkies saved our lives. One of our group members had went to go see like Miguel, and then the rest of us had went to go see a different artist, and then we all were gonna meet up at Migos afterwards. So we literally were on the same channel on the walkie-talkie, like talking to her the whole time, telling her where we were so that she could navigate her way to us. We had like somebody's yellow shirt that we just kept holding up in the air so she could find us in the crowd. And it's literally the only way we were able to communicate with her because phone service, like I said, is just like non-existent with that many people in the same area. So it was really like a godsend, and the only way that we all got to watch Migos together, which is like, we couldn't all miss Migos.
Word drop! Word drop! Let's get it.
So my group didn't really get to the festival each day until like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. And that was partially because the artists that we wanted to see weren't coming on until later, but also, we wanted to preserve our feet. We're still gonna be up on our feet for like hours walking around, and the least amount of time we can have to be out on our feet, the better. Keep in mind that you have to bake in like a good 45 minutes to an hour just to get through security, get from the parking lot through security. There's like 5 or 6 different checkpoints. So definitely make sure you bake in time for that before whoever it is that you want to see. And eat and drink a lot of water before you get there, because when I'm telling you, like, by the time you get through security, get through that 45 minutes to an hour of security, you're gonna be hungry again, and you're gonna be like scrambling trying to find a water station. So definitely eat and drink substantially, drink water, not anything else, before you get to the festival. And yeah, find the bathrooms, find your little like photo op spots, do all that like when you first get there to get all that out the way, so that way you could just kind of like relax and have fun and just go focus on like listening to the music. The bandanas. Listen to people when they say have the bandanas. The first day, we did not wear the bandanas over our nose and mouth as we were walking into the festival. There's tons of dust. It's like I said, 5 or 6 different security checkpoints. It's a long way just to get into the festival grounds where like the Ferris wheel and all that stuff is. That's like the entrance, but there's like a long walk from the parking lot and like the security before you even get inside. There's literally like droves and droves of people coming through security, and there's nothing but dirt. Like, there's no grass, so it's just constant dust being kicked up, and it will affect you and your voice. After day 1, my voice was shot. It was like I was coughing, sneezing. It was bad.
Okay, but the dust from yesterday has killed my voice. Like, oh my god.
So definitely make sure that you wear the bandana when you first arrive. I know you're trying to be cute, you want to get your little photo ops in, but like you could do all that after you get through security. As you're walking through security to the festival grounds, wear the bandana, guys. Wear the bandana. insoles in the shoes are definitely necessary. I mean, I wore some pretty comfortable shoes, but like having the insoles definitely made it that much more bearable after being on your feet for literally like 5 or 6 hours straight. Your back will hurt, your knees will hurt, your feet will hurt, like the soles of your feet. Like, make sure you wear flats and have insoles, because you know, you may think you want to look cute, but it's not worth the pain. It just really is not. And you can look cute wearing flats, trust me. Some people might think that the sunglasses are also just like for fashion or just because it's sunny out, but honestly, it really also helps protect your eyes from the dust as well. There's, like I said, so much dust and dirt being kicked up as you walk through the festival. Having the sunglasses or some kind of glasses to protect your eyes is crucial. So definitely make sure that that's on your list when you're preparing for Coachella. And obviously you can make it fashion as well, so it's a win-win. I would also recommend try not to be like super ambitious with your list of artists that you want to see. Like, as you know, I'm a music head. I really had like tons of artists that I wanted to see, but either like I didn't get to the festival each day in time to see them, or the real problem was everybody was spread out so far apart between each stage that it really kind of made it very challenging and nearly impossible to get between each stage in time to see the people that I wanted to see. So I really had to just like prioritize the artists that I wanted to see, that my group that I was with wanted to see, and just like focus on that, as opposed to trying to run back and forth between all the different stages. It's like festival grounds are huge, so you don't really want to spend your time just walking between stages. It's best to just like find a stage that has the majority of the artists that you want to see and just like stay there the whole time, because yeah, it gets critical walking through all the different stages.
Don't come and find me, so I'll just say, please, somebody guide me, 'cause
the whole time, but I smoked a gang of weed by myself.
Yeah.
And today is 420. So, let's have a good time.
Welcome to Beyonce Homecoming 2018.